All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. Let's talk about a project, very special project, called Partisia blockchain. It is Web 3.0 public blockchain built for trust, transparency, privacy, and speed of light finalization. I'm going to share with you recent news. Maybe you've seen this written up in CoinDesk. I'm going to share with you who is on the team, who is making this happen. Why Partisia blockchain? This is a bonus video for you today. This is sponsored content. I guess we'll start big picture, broad strokes. What can Partisia blockchain be compared to? Well, you can compare it to a Cardano, a Polkadot, an Ethereum. It is a dApp base layer, among other things. But like I said, we're starting big picture. I guess some of the features that they're proud of before we get into this write-up and then before we get into, what is MPC, but some features that they're proud of. They have sharding on the mainnet. So we know that, for instance, Ethereum is trying to incorporate sharding. They're putting sharding right on mainnet 1.0. They're offering true interoperability. So while a lot of other projects have to, partner or integrate with Chainlink Oracle service for that Oracle, they're putting it in the base layer as well. Certified ZK computation right in the base layer. This is for privacy. Transparent privacy, MPC. We'll get to that in a second. Blockchain provides transparent bedrock for MPC. Speed of light finalization. No forks. Finalization occurs immediately, making forks impossible. Jurisdiction management, point your application or smart contracts at accredited nodes in the jurisdiction of your choice. Eager blocks are produced on demand. And staking collateral, enhanced insurance, limited liability. So maybe you've seen them written up recently in CoinDesk. This is a few weeks old. Talked about a new social media platform called Instars, leverages privacy-enhancing cryptography. So before we get into exactly, what is MPC token, what is MPC, let's talk about this recent news. Partisia blockchain, a Web 3.0 platform, and Insights Network, a market research firm, have partnered to launch Instars, a decentralized and privacy-focused social media platform. A release regarding the launch claims it will be the first integration of blockchain and multi-party computation to protect privacy on social media platform. I think that's one thing we all wish we had more of, privacy on social media. So earlier this month, Partisia blockchain received a 120K grant, approximately 150,000. By the way, this is generally a well-funded project. I think they got 4.5 million in seed funding recently. But anyway, this one grant from the European Union funded Next Generation Internet Trust, NGI Trust, to work on a new alternative search engine to those like Google that would be more private and have fewer ads. Check out this quote. It took the last several years of intense development to work in partnership with some of the world's leading cryptographers at Partisia blockchain to create a complete end-to-end solution combining MPC and blockchain. This is according to Brian Gallagher, the co-founder and CEO of Insights Network, in an email saying, "We couldn't be more excited to finally roll out our social media platform that transfers all of the economic benefits to the user base rather than centralized tech giants." So again, that specific platform is called Instars, but what we're talking about here is Partisia blockchain and the MPC token. I just wanted to share that news with you. So, just let you know, the news that they're getting written up for. So you can kind of see some of the features that they're advertising for MPC token, but I guess let's start with what is MPC? Multi-party computation. MPC is basically the computer invented again as a decentralized encrypted computer. This is according to Kurt Nielsen, the co-founder and president of Partisia blockchain. It allows for large pools of data to stay encrypted while permitting information to be extracted from those data pools using encrypted computation. So CoinDesk's chief content officer, so this is the chief content officer at CoinDesk, describes the process in relation to it being used by the cryptocurrency wallet Zengo. With this approach, multiple non-trusting computers can each conduct computation on their own unique fragments of a larger data set to collectively produce a desired common outcome without any one node knowing the details of the other fragments. So, Nielsen said a common explanation of MPC for a general audience uses the millionaire's problem. Sounds like a good problem to have. Using MPC, for example, several individuals could submit their bank account details into a secret pool of data. You would be able to determine who is the wealthiest of the group without knowing anything about the contents or details of everyone in the pool's financial information because of MPC. This is one of the many examples of various cryptographic techniques that have found additional traction with the rise of cryptocurrencies and shows how they can spill over in other use cases. Quote from Nielsen: "For the social media industry, this creates a new age system where data no longer has to be siloed in centralized servers and each user's information is fully exposed to whoever owns the server, for example, Facebook," said Nielsen. "Rather, each user's device can hold all of their demographic and profile data locally and fully encrypted." So using MPC, this data can still be targeted by advertisers, but in a way where the user's sensitive information is kept personal on their own device, and they're able to consent and opt in to each attempt at an advertisement for the requesting parties. I know this is maybe getting a little complicated. Obviously, for further research, I'm going to leave pertinent links in the description. Definitely check out the website. Definitely check out the white paper and understand the token. Let's move forward. Taking a look at the team, what I like is that they're very public about who's on the team, even linking to all their LinkedIns so you can do further research. Now, there are many people part of the Partisian team. You can find a more detailed report on almost everything on their white paper. But basically what you need to know is world-renowned cryptographers, years and years of experience, decades of experience with all of them combined, 15 years, 20 years. And they link to all their LinkedIn so you can, really get a great sense of their history. They're very proud of their team. A lot of these people are good people to have from what I saw. Now, another thing that they advertise on their website is, how they have solved, inefficiencies in other blockchains. So let's take a look at this real quick. Better than Ethereum, better than Chainlink, better than Bitcoin. Now, personally, I don't like when companies, altcoin companies, try and position themselves as a better Bitcoin. I think that does more harm than good. So that's my personal thing. But, taking a look at their website, obviously, we know Ethereum is trying to scale. They're putting a lot of things Ethereum is trying to do on the base layer. Obviously, we know Chainlink is an Oracle service, meant to connect blockchains with other things. Partisia blockchain, putting that right in the base layer. Then obviously, Bitcoin is geared towards decentralization and security, so it's a little bit slower compared to these other blockchains. If you want to follow up with them, make sure you follow them on Twitter, Partisia Blockchain Foundation, official account of the foundation, stealth for 3 years, bringing MPC and blockchain together to enable the scale of all blockchain use cases. They have been written up in plenty of other publications besides CoinDesk. I shared the CoinDesk one with you because that's the one we're most familiar with the style. I would say that Partisia blockchain, it is very early and you must understand the risks, but Partisia blockchain is certainly one to watch. I'll leave pertinent links, all this stuff in the description. Comment your thoughts below and let me know if you will be following up with Partisia blockchain or what you think. Try to go over, much of the cool things that they have to offer, including, how they're, gearing towards more private social media, building a better Google, as it were. It's an article we did not really get to. But let me know in the comments. Definitely, Partisia blockchain is on my radar.